Hey everyone, welcome to the stream to do a real quick update on Chainlink. It's been a while since I've done an update on Chainlink. It's been, gosh, almost maybe a week and a half or so. So I figured it was appropriate for me to give my opinion on this. And of course, before I get into this is just my opinion. I'm not your financial advisor. You're responsible for your own trades, managing your own risk, doing your own research. And let's go ahead and take a look at things here. So let's take a look here at Chainlink. So I've got a count that hasn't changed. I may have made some minor changes to it, and of course mapping out the most recent price action. But basically, we had a nice impulse back here, right? So this was back in 2019. We had a nice impulse. The bottom here in January of 2019, down here at 35 cents, and we had a nice rally. It took ourselves all the way up here to about $4.56. I think that was the completion of our first wave. And so naturally, when you complete a first wave, you correct it. So what I think we actually have here is an expanded flat. So we've got our A, which takes ourselves all the way down here to like $1.46. We have our B, which was an A, B, C of its own. That took ourselves all the way up here to about $5. And now we're working on our C wave. So what this looks like, it looks like we're doing a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're in the middle of a triangle, it looks like. I'd say I'm pretty confident on this right now. So let me just drill in here because I do believe we're probably going to come back down here to about 86 to 95 cents. I would say any buys below 95 cents are, in my opinion, to be considered a very good buy on Chainlink. I do think it is going to go down. I do also think Bitcoin is going to drop a little bit as well. And if you are on the Discord server, you know that that I do believe that there is limited upside on Bitcoin right now. We are going to come back down, likely back down to the mid 5,000 range. We'll kind of take it from there. It might go lower. But nonetheless, what this looks like to me, this looks like we are in the middle of a wedge. This still is, very fluid. Things can change. But at least right now, if we ignore this long wick that went down to basically zero, we had a wick that went down to 0.0001 cents. If we ignore that, then we have a good candidate for an A, B, C, D, and now we're working on the E. E potentially up to $2.53, $2.53. Only approximately maybe a 20-cent increase from where we are right now. Not worth it to buy Chainlink right now. Yeah, Albus, I think you are going to have a very good chance of getting this much lower, because what I expect to happen, I'm going to remove this arrow and kind of project out what I think is happening here. So first off, we've got this first wave here, A, and then a B, and then we're going to complete the C to finish the E, and then we're going to see a 1, 2. This is going to be the perfect area for a short if you don't catch it up here at about 250 to 255. This is going to be the next area for a short. Then we're going to have a longer 3, and then maybe another 4, and then we come down here for the 5. The 5 to go down, in my opinion, we are going to break $1 on Chainlink. It's going to freak a lot of people out. Everybody's going to be extremely bearish. Everybody is bearish. Bitcoin just went down to $3,600. How could you not be bearish? The question is, should I sell right now? Well, that's your call. I'm not going to tell you if you should buy or if you should sell. It is your responsibility to make your trading decisions on your own. I'm saying that so that the YouTube police don't come and take down my video as they have for some of my others. You're responsible for your own trades and managing your risk, doing your research. If you want my honest opinion, I highly suggest you hop in our Discord server, and I'd be more than happy to, to discuss in more detail. But on a simple dialogue between you and me and a YouTube chat, I suggest that you maybe do a little bit more research and just hear me out on this. Because a good trade setup for a short position would be up here at about 250. Stop loss, very easy, right here at about 262. So what we're looking at is for a potential trade setup here, we're looking at this top trend line, and we're looking at ourselves coming all the way down here. Maybe you want to stop right here at $1. right? So you're talking about a 60% gain on a short. But let me drill down just a little bit more here, and let's just take a little closer look at this, because the stop loss is pretty clear if you ask me. The stop loss really is pretty clear. We're talking about ourselves coming all the way down there to $1, but the stop loss is going to be right here on the other side of this prior high. So it's a 4% risk, right, to stop loss right on the other side of this. Let me just go ahead and tick that off for you so that you guys can see that with a good amount of clarity. Right there, that stop loss is at $2.62.5. So if you're looking at getting in at $2.50 on a short, or maybe $2.52, chances are pretty good we are going to come down here. And if we break out of this trend line, if we break this trend line, which currently is sitting, I guess right now it's sitting here at about $2.01. But as time goes by, this is going to increase to about $2.15 or so. If we break down below this and we come and do a retest, that's going to be an indication that we are weak and we are going to be coming down further. It is possible that this does extend out a little ways, but I do expect there to be loss in value, and it could be that this happens very fast. So what we don't know is if this is going to extend out or if this is going to happen fast. My own personal bias is April is going to be a green month, in my opinion, or at least the first half of it. I do believe that April is going to be somewhat green. So you want to get into that trade, but you also want to make sure that you pay attention to where our downside targets are, because I do think that we are going to go back down to $1. If Chainlink gets back down to $1 before March 30th, so within the next 6 days, if Chainlink gets back down to $1, I would be more than happy to to hop in a trade down here to $1 or less, and I'd be in that trade for a long time, because this would be, in my opinion, the completion of the correction. Not only is this a good measurement for an expanded flat, what this does is this takes us down here to the 618. The 618 is at 93 cents. The 65 is at 86 cents. Anywhere in there is a good place to buy. And you're absolutely right if you think that this is a good place to buy down here, because it is. Down here at the 618, this is your best probability for a long-term buy. In my opinion, that could be what takes us up to $8 to $8.30. You're talking about an 800% gain. So easily you could flip this on a long position right here at the 618, which again is right there at about 93 cents. Taking that all the way up to $8.36, which is where our first target's going to be. That's a 797% increase. Now your question may be, how long am I going to have to wait for me to be able to realize that profit? Well, that is, that's what's up for debate. We don't know how long it's going to take for us to realize that profit. I'm going to bring this up here, go back to my log scale. There we go. All right, so again, we're looking at that 236, which is going to be right there at about $8.36. Very possible this goes up to $16. And now, again, going back to the amount of time, right? This could take a month. This could take 6 months. My opinion, if you were to buy this down here in April, you're probably going to hold this until December. But is it worth it for you to hold something for, 7 months, 8 months? For a potential 800% gain? I mean, I'd take that trade all day long. Maybe not go all in, right? And I do have some videos talking about risk management and trade sizing and things like that. How's it going, Chris? Good to see you on there. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that you get the right entry and you're good with it. This is going to be a long-term trade. Stop loss on the other side of the 65, stop loss around 83 cents. You're talking about 10% loss. But you're also talking about a 797% gain. Okay, so the risk to reward is too good. You have to take that trade. You absolutely have to take that trade. All right, guys, that is my thoughts on Chainlink. If this video did help you in any way, shape, or form, like, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff. And we do want you in our Discord server. It doesn't cost anything to join the Discord server. We do have some premium content, and just to give a plug for that, I'm donating all of the proceeds from the Discord server. Every penny that I collect over the next 2 months, I'm going to be donating that to my local food bank and charities that are good stewards of funds. So, if you want to feel good about donating to some local charities, but also get a little something in return. Your donation isn't tax deductible, but I do have some things that I do offer for Discord members. That are part of our insured program. So if you want more information on that, go ahead and ask for an invite to our Discord server. I'd be more than happy to get an invite code out to you. Again, it doesn't cost anything to join, to be part of our community, but of course we do have some premium content in there as well, that it's all curated by myself, and of course the indicators as well that I write that you would have access to. I'm going to go ahead and put a comment in here that's going to have the invite code to it. So this will be good for you to join the Discord server. So go ahead and let me get this in here. There we go. There's the invite code to the Discord. Be more than happy to have you in there. And again, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to pop in there, ask away. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a good day, a good night, good evening. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay inside. Don't touch your face, and we'll all beat this virus.